Happy Saturday! This is Sherry from Style Tips with Sherry. Today on the channel, we're going to talk about spring shoe trends. And I went through my closet and found that I have like 5 of them. And so I'm going to recommend that you do the same thing. But let's take a look. What is trending this spring and summer season? Really, right now, we're going to just talk about spring, and then we'll grab some summer trends later on in a few months. So if you're anything like me, and I believe that you are, you're already thinking about what kinds of shoes go with what's happening for the spring season. And I've been getting trend reports for a long time now as I lead into this season. And it's interesting how something will show up and then all of a sudden it's just not there. And so I've been in the stores, I've been looking online, and I am seeing a pretty clear idea of what is happening for wardrobing in the footwear department this season. So let's get started. Number 1 is no surprise. It is a crossover from last fall, and it is the chunky loafer. I am showing you a couple on here, and I want you to pay particular attention to a few things that I'm going to share with you along the way with these photos. So you're going to see 3 chunky loafers right here on the screen. And one of the other trends that's happening is not only chunky loafers, but embellished shoes. And so you'll notice that one loafer has embellishment on it. And then another trend that's happening is metallic shoes. So we've got a couple of shoes right here that are incorporating a couple of the trends. Now, that other loafer, that beige loafer, there are crocheted sneakers that is one of the trends you're going to see in a little bit. And so you'll notice that one kind of has that crochet weave kind of look to it. So if you watched last week's video, you saw that I went to Walmart and picked these up and actually painted the buckle because it was in silver, and I don't wear silver. And so if you didn't watch that video, make sure that you do so you can watch me painting with my nail polish and why I did that. So check that out. All right, number 2. The next trend that is all over the place is ballet flats. And ballet flats, the traditional ballet flat, but specifically with a sling back. Couldn't say that very well, sling back. So these I bought on sale at the end of last season. They're Franco Sardo. And what do I have here for you? A traditional shoe, a ballet flat with it. One has a square toe, one has a round toe, kind of roundish pointed. I am seeing all. I'm seeing a square, I'm seeing a pointed, I'm seeing a round ballet flat. And then specifically with the sling back. I'm also showing you a sling back, 2 more shoes here that are in the shape of a ballet flat. One is a heel, like a chunky heel, and then one is the flat. And so, and you'll notice that one flat, ballet flat, has embellishment around just on top of the upper there. So it's at the bottom of the upper, if that makes sense. So anyway, be on the lookout for that. I think this is a shoe, whether it's a heel, whether it's a low heel, a mid heel, a chunky heel, or a flat, is very, very attractive with any of the styles that we are going to be showing you this year for spring trends that's happening in the Closet Outfit Planner. This is going to be a really, really suitable type shoe. And so I think you probably should have that in your wardrobe. So whether it's the sling back or whether it's just the flat ballet. All right, what do we have next for you? Metallics. And so I was looking through my wardrobe to see, did I have anything that was metallic? And I did. They were dressier shoes. And so I'm just going to show you what's here on the screen. We've got a chunky platform kind of shoe, which is also trending. We'll see an example of that in a minute. Metallic sneakers and just metallic flats and metallics of all kinds, but more for everyday wear, not so much what you would need to wear like for evening attire, where we have typically thought about metallics. And so I probably is going to be on my list. I love that. In fact, I might look for a metallic ballet flat that has a sling back to it, which would be super cute. Notice on the sneaker that's there that it's what they're calling it's platform. It's straight across, and they're very comfortable. And so you may, I don't know, if you've got a high arch, you might have to slip in an insole, but they are pretty comfortable. And so look for a metallic in the form of a shoe that you like, whether it's a little dressy, a little casual, a sneaker, however that looks for you. All right, number 4 trend is an espadrille, which I love. I think these are really pretty classy shoes, and they're comfortable shoes. You can get them in the form of a wedge that I'm showing you here on screen. They are showing up with lace up, like tie around the ankle. Wedges are really comfortable. You can also see the flat that's there. I looked in my wardrobe. I have a Ralph Lauren one that matches my hair. Wore this a lot last year, so I'm pretty set in the espadrille department. And so make sure you kind of go and look in yours. Now, one thing I am noticing that's different this year than the espadrilles of before is that the bottom is a little more crafty, crocheted. You know, the word's just not coming to me in my head. So, but it, you know, fabric-like. And so anyway, an espadrille. Okay, number 5 are crochet sneakers. I'm not sure if I'm in love with these yet. I did see one that someone posted that they got on Walmart, and it was just a beige, kind of like that first loafer that I showed you. And it was kind of cute. So if you are kind of a creative original and you like sort of, you know, fancy kind of, or not fancy so much, but just a little more, you know, unique and creative, this might be a shoe for you. And notice the higher wedge on this tennis shoe, which makes it, this sneaker, which makes it really, really easy and comfortable to wear. Okay, the next shoe that I'm going to show you is, I'm going to go back, we're showing you this metallic wedge again. And I have one, not that's metallic in my wardrobe, but I have this one by Madden Girl. And you would see that it's high, right? But I'm telling you, it is probably one of the most comfortable shoes that I was going to say, probably the most, it may be the most comfortable shoe that I have. Now, it puts me up really tall, and I'm already 5'11". So if I'm not going to be with my husband and overpower him, and even if, I mean, I do sometimes anyway, where even with I'm with him, but really comfortable. So be looking, and what the difference of these shoes are is that you'll see that it has a platform here all the way. And so this is what gets you up off of your footbed, up off the ground, and gives you some cushioning. And so if you like this, I love it. I think it's great. I just wish that they just weren't so tall. I'd like to, I mean, you got to make sure already my pants are a little short, right? So I got to make sure the pants are long enough and all of that, but the platforms. And then another thing that's happening with that is called a flat form. And so a flat form would be similar to this, and it's got it's just flat along the way. So, but this has a little wedge, so just imagine if this were just straight across, that's a flat form. And this I wore all through, where'd I go last year? Italy. All through Italy. And so I came back and ordered them in black as well because they were phenomenal. And so these are by Skechers. They're called foamies. So I do have them in black. This has a little metallic glittery through it. So I think that's gonna actually work for the kind of the embellished, or it could fall into the metallic area as well. Okay, next shoe that's on the list is a naked shoe. All right, what do we mean by naked? Well, naked meaning that it has a clear upper, a clear heel, some kind of clear detail to it. So you can actually see through the skin on your foot. And showing you a couple here. One is embellished with pearls. Pearl's going to be a big accessory again this season for jewelry. But I like these three. By the way, I got all of these shoes, pretty much all of them, off of the DSW website. So just if you want to go and shop around, just kind of put in the keyword, you know, clear shoe or ballet with sling back, and all kinds will pop up. So that's where I got most of these. All right, the next that is trending are floral shoes. Didn't have any of those in my wardrobe, but floral shoes specifically, you can see a wedge there, you can see an espadrille there, you can see a slide, and you can see the tie-up around the ankle. When we first heard about the trend, it was, the fashion world was telling us that it was gonna all be the floral lace-up. Well, when I did my research for this video and for our trends for our Christian image consultants, I found that there weren't so many lace up. It really was more just floral shoes. And so if you like that kind of look, I think it's kind of cute and, you know, creative, original probably, but it also can give your outfits a little bit of pizzazz. So it's a very youthful look. So there's that. Okay, number 9, embellished shoes. So take a look at these. We've got some Betsy Johnson. I think maybe most of those are hers. Again, I got these off of the website of DSW. And I looked in my wardrobe and I found these that are birdies. And it's like, oh, I already have some embellished shoes. And they're kind of a ballet flat. So maybe a little higher upper on that. But anything that has the kind of a rhinestones or crystals, or even the kind of the it's almost like a pewter. I showed it to you on that ballet flat, kind of a metal kind of detail on it. They are super popular. And then finally, number 10, really bright colors in shoes. You are going to see pink and green show up everywhere this season. Whether it's a bright pink, a light pink, a medium pink, whether it's a bright green, a classic green, a green grass green, a lime green, bright colors in shoes. Maybe it's an orange, but you're going to see them. And so I think this season's going to be really fun. I'm really excited about this spring season because everything looks happy to me. You'll see in the Closet Outfit Planner that we picked some really happy colors, and I think it's going to make for a really joyful wardrobe and just a beautiful, beautiful season for all of us and our wardrobe. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't gotten your Closet Outfit Planner subscription yet, you still can. The bonuses, well, there's some bonuses in there, but the virtual retreat is gone, but you can still get the subscription. So I hope this was helpful, and go to stylebycolor.com and check out all we have there. All right, guys, thanks for being here. Bye-bye.